What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity.
And this is Alana, aka Mrs In10sity.
And our job is to
invoke thought
and help awaken the world's consciousness.
One person at a time.
Hopefully that person is you. Now this is part 2 of my series, the things that celebrities don't want us to know.
Right.
Now, I want to let you know that I only came at LeBron not because I don't like LeBron. If anybody ever knows me,
he loves LeBron, guys.
I'm the biggest LeBron apologist there is.
Right, exactly.
I'm like his biggest fan.
Me and him fight over LeBron all the time.
It's because your facts don't make any sense about it.
I just don't really care about LeBron, guys.
But
I'm sorry.
See, I'm about to go on right now. Because as a basketball player and a man, he's like the greatest basketball player to me of all time. Even better than that piece of garbage, Michael Jordan.
I give him
Michael Jordan is garbage.
Right.
I don't care, but that's basketball is different than the actual human being.
Right,
LeBron as a human being is great, but the problem is, he has all this money. He doesn't have to back these products. LeBron has the kind of power that can bring a health company, that actually does make him who he is, and keeps his longevity. He has the power to put them on the map and make health.
Why don't you put them on the map, though?
Because, I don't know, health isn't cool. I don't know.
I don't know, that's
what I'm
strange.
saying? And that's my problem because, instead of I understand you hop on $1 billion company to get your image,
right?
To get your money in the beginning. But the fact that you're worth $450 million and just got $1 billion deal from Nike, lifetime $1 billion deal from Nike, means that you can pretty much do anything you want to do at this point.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my big issue about these big athletes that have all this money and don't really need any more, that have influence, massive influence. People look up to them and they pretty much still endorse and back these companies that they don't have to, that are killing and poisoning people and causing diabetes and all this kind of stuff.
Especially among them, their people.
Yeah, their own people. But everybody. It doesn't even matter. It's not even just their own people. But for the little black kid in the hood that grew up like LeBron with the single parent, he's thinking that, it's okay to drink Gatorade and Powerade and soda.
Because LeBron is doing it.
Exactly.
He's a big-time basketball player.
Exactly, which is why I had to check him on his bull, because the statement that LeBron said that Sprite, it speaks to kids. It does not speak to kids. It speaks to kids who are obese. That's what kids who speaks to. And I had to check it on it. So if anybody didn't like what I said about LeBron, I didn't like what I said about LeBron, because he's my favorite athlete of all time.
Yes.
Better than Michael Jordan.
Yes.
He's the most complete player of all time, the most durable athlete of all time, and he needs to show people how he truly got durable. That's why I put that out there. But let's get into part 2, right? Now, I was going to bring up some facts. I was going to put people on blast, but I'm not going to do that in this video. No. I'm going to tell you what they don't want you to know when it comes to weight loss. And I wrote down about 7 things, because there's so many actresses and actors out there and celebrities that lose weight rapidly, stay in shape, look so good, and then they back a product, but you think that's the product that they actually took. Right. Well, let me open your eyes a little bit, and I want you to use your common sense. Now, this is the part of the video where you're going to use your third eye. You're going to use your common sense, the common sense that you all have, that you may think that I want to let you know how much they're pulling the wool over your eyes, because it's all about money and it's all about image. Now, first things first, they have trainers who monitor them every day.
Pretty much.
They're a brand for a Paramount company or whatever company they're working for. And they must look a certain kind of way to be on the stage. They have loads of pressure on them. So for these people who are super skinny, and you have all these stores with these super skinny mannequins, that doesn't have to be you. What if your body type is not skinny? Right? But you have the pressure on yourself thinking you need to be skinny, because they have the pressure on themselves because they have to withhold their brand. Actors and actors, they are by themselves a brand. And when they're back a company, they have people who they hire to do this stuff and train them every single day. Being that you have a regular life, or you have a life that is, the life and not, limelight life, you don't have to do this. It's all, you're not, you don't. Like if you had the pressure, let's use an example. When you were a model, what pressure did you have when you were a model?
It was a lot of pressure, but you see, the thing is, I was a Caribbean, I was a model for Caribbean designers, so they kind of, did like my little curviness. I was skinny, guys, but I had a little curve to me. But the pressure was still there. I was about 143 pounds around that time. And like sometimes I would be 139 pounds. You see what I'm saying? But not on purpose, just because it's like, you know, I'm on the go all the time, that I didn't even get a chance to eat much. But still, like the pressure was definitely there, because you have to fit the clothes. And if you don't fit the clothes right, you know, they're going to look at you like, yo, she's
fat.
Yeah.
Does she look fat, y'all?
My last fashion, well, one of my last fashion shows, I had a bathing suit on, and my butt was like a little bit too thick for the bathing suit, and it doesn't look right in pictures. So that's what they're catering for, to make sure everything looks nice and perfect for pictures and for the to you know, advertise the brand better. You see what I'm saying? So that was difficult for me.
What was the brand about? What kind of body type was the brand about?
Slim,
Slim,
and thin.
Is that everybody's body type?
Not everybody's body type, because I know that's not really my body type.
And you put a lot of pressure and stress on yourself for that,
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Now, would you say an average model has a lot of stress on her?
Yes, I would believe so, because...
Would you say an average model does crazy things to their bodies, like binge? And
some people tend to binge due to the fact that the designers put so much pressure on it to stay, you know, small. Due to I guess it's because of the fabric. You know, the designers are limited to that. You know, makes everybody, you know, have to stay slim in order for them to fit into the amount of fabric.
So they don't make fabric for a girl who's a little thicker naturally.
Not all the time, unless you're a big size model. You see what I'm saying? So
what kind of body type does most of the model industry favor?
Thin. They favor thin, especially as a high fashion model. If you're not a high fashion model, I guess you can get away with just a slender body. But you know, where the big money is at in the high fashion world, they really need a very, very thin, bony like structure.
See, as we're from America, if you're from America, and you look at magazines as a child, you look on TV as a child, and you go in stores as a child, you only see one particular body type. So if you happen not to be that body type, even if you're a little thicker, you might think that you're too fat, because society is telling you in another way that you're too fat. But let me let you know this right now. You are not too fat. Who cares about the weight if you look great? Now, it's a person that's 200 pounds here. That's okay, you might have a lot of body fat, but it's really about the body fat. Now, these people, they don't take these weight loss products that you may think they're taking. These crazy pills and these companies they're backing. Didn't Jennifer Hudson just come out and say that she does not have...
She admitted, guys, that she does not take the she wasn't really taking the weight loss.
Neffy said she wasn't taking the Weight Watchers.
Weight Watchers, yeah.
Remember back when she was in
Weight Watchers?
No, she was in what's that movie? Dream Girls.
Dream Girls,
and she was all big, and they were like, and she came out and she was real thin.
Yeah.
How'd she lose all that weight?
I don't know.
She had a trainer. She
probably
did intermittent fasting, because Terry Crews just came out and said he did.
I believe she was doing intermittent fasting, because there's no way that somebody can get that small with just weight loss pills.
And she looks a healthy small.
A healthy small indeed.
Now let me let you know. Let me put you on to something a lot of these actresses and actors get. A lot of them get Botox.
That too.
Which most of us are not getting. A lot of them get tummy tucks. Which most of us are not getting.
The sleeves.
The sleeves. A lot of them, not the sleeves. Botox is like when they take some stomach out of. The Botox is when they put a needle in your head and your skin tightens up. And the tummy tuck is when they take some of that fat out your tummy or whatever. You know. You know, like with the pregnant ladies they get with the skin they really can't get up. That's like a tummy tuck.
Or like a bariatric surgery. That's what I was talking about.
Isn't bariatric? That's something else.
Okay.
That's something else. Gotcha. But yeah, like that's where they get the sleeve. I think that's when I'm not sure.
Right.
Okay, but y'all, because I know y'all wait for me to mess up and y'all whatever. I'm not versed in bariatric surgery. I just know people get the gastric surgery and they get the sleeve and everything. They can't eat past a certain amount. But anyway, what I'm trying to get to is that these companies, you know, they obviously want to pay them. Say, okay, well, you got in shape. Or you go get a trainer and go say you took my product and everybody's going to buy my product. And it works. That's true. But you got to understand, a lot of these people out here, like, I don't know how many times I've been on Facebook and it's this magic male testosterone pill, and they use a picture of some basketball player or Hugh Jackman, the guy that played Wolverine, and say, or The Rock, and that's how they got their muscle. These guys got a nutritionalist, they got cooks, they got all this stuff where they pretty much are, getting trained and they're going through workout regimens all day and they're not going to work. Their body and their career is their work. And you're going to work thinking you're going to accomplish their goals in a superior time. They accomplish their goals and you're going to be let down because they pretty much didn't use the product. So you buy the product, right? I don't know how many people out there have bought Weight Watchers or whatever product you bought and tried to get the same results they got, boost testosterone, and it didn't happen. And you're like, well, something must be wrong with me, and then you'll buy another product on top of another product, and you'll make somebody a millionaire, a billionaire, based off of something that you saw somebody else that claims they took it, but they didn't take it. So I want you to wake up and understand these people have cooks, chefs, and they're millionaires. This is their pressure they go through. I want you to understand and use this stuff. It's their job to look a certain way, and their body type is their job. They know you're going to judge them based on how they look. Now, when you see an actor or actress get off the plan, how they look, they be looking all kinds of crazy, right? What's the bull name? Oh, man, the guy that's in the Cadillac commercials. Oh, man.
Cadillac commercials?
Yeah, he's a white guy. Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
He always gaining and losing weight. Remember that movie he was in where he lost all the weight? He was I forget he got sick or whatever.
He was a sick person.
But then the other movie he was in a dragon and he got all big. This is their job. This is their job. These actresses and singers and stuff, like Beyonce, they said Beyonce went on like this 14-day lemon water only thing.
Lemon water, maple syrup.
Yeah, whatever that
maple syrup
was.
The cleanse.
Do you know for a fact that if she went on it, I don't know if she did. I don't believe it. I think it's all BS. I think it's all BS. I think that she got a nice trainer. I think that she got a cook that's cooking all kinds of gourmet stuff for her all day, and she's eating that, and then they pay her. Just look into it. Whoever made it, just always look into this, right? If an actress or an athlete or a singer comes out, right, and they say they took a product, go do your research and see if they got paid to say that. If they're being endorsed by the product. A lot of times when they're being endorsed by the product, they probably didn't take it, but they got paid. And I know if you were in the same position, you probably would do the same thing, but I want you to wake up. Because say if somebody came to you and say, listen, back this product. You don't got to take it. Back this product, but I'll pay you $4 million to say it. You probably would. Let's keep it real. You probably would. But these people, you got to understand, I want you to wake up to the truth and understand that they're not taking this stuff.
Not to mention, we got to be very careful because due to the fact that our bodies are very different, we can react differently to these products. A lot of these, fat burning products, it's supposed to
suppress your appetite.
Speed up. It's not only suppress your appetite, but speed up some like the Krebs cycle. It
speeds up your metabolism and speeds your heart rate up. So if you have you have heart problems, they say you shouldn't take it.
You shouldn't take it because you can mess around and accidentally kill yourself or put yourself into the hospital. You gotta be careful, guys. Who would want to put themselves in the hospital accidentally trying to lose weight? You see what I'm saying?
Is it that serious?
Come on, guys, please.
Is it that serious?
We're trying to make sure that you guys know what's really going on out there.
Man, you gotta use your third eye. You really do, because everybody wants your money. Like everybody wants your money. Everybody wants a piece of you, and you gotta understand. Some people want a piece of you that's good, that your money's going to a good spot, and some people that want a piece of you that your money's going to a bad spot. They want to sell you a dream, and it's not going to work. And I'm here to tell you, you gotta wake up and understand that when people. Even me, I say I take oregano oil. Damn it, I take it. I take it all the time. I take all these products that I take. This is what I do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm only going to back a product that I take. That's when somebody asked me on YouTube, is this the best brand of black seed? I'm going to say I haven't taken it, so I can't vouch for it. I can't co-sign something I haven't taken. You know what I'm saying? Even if Black Seed called me right now and say I want to pay you to try to endorse my product, I said okay, well give me your product so I can actually endorse it and try it and see if it works. Because if it don't work for me, I'm not going to endorse it for you.
Definitely, we care way too much for you guys.
I can't help
ourselves. You see what I'm saying?
For real.
So do that.
If Oreo called me right now and said endorse my Oreos, I would like a goddamn hypocrite.
Yeah.
Where I was like a hypocrite. Yo, where did you say that he ain't gonna endorse it when he over there with dipping them in milk and stuff? Bovine growth hormone all day with our pockets is good. I'm not gonna do that. But the thought would cross my mind though.
You better not do it. I know it does sound nice.
But you gotta always think like if you're in a position, what would you do?
Right.
But if it was me and I had millions and millions of dollars and I didn't need to back these companies, I would put another company on the map. To do this. I'm not a perfect human being. All I know is, I'm people that their job is to look good. they have a certain kind of pressure on them. People pay them all kinds of money just to back their product so they can get on the market too. You know, so you got to be aware of this, be prepared, and just use your third eye whenever you see somebody backing the product, and understand how you really got, how they really got in shape, or how they really got looking like that. You know, when people had these surgeries, and like, you know, the Kardashian sister Khloe and the little young one too. Yeah, Kardashian is like a grown man. About 2 years ago, the older, I forget, the one that be dating the other black athletes.
The athletes.
Not Kim, the other one.
Chloe.
She with that jaw. Now she looks like one of them.
Yeah, she does.
Everybody like, I want to like Chloe. Chloe got all that surgery, and a young one too.
What's her name? Kylie, or
I don't know.
Kendall.
Kylie or Kendall. I don't know
what
name.
those
They don't got no talent, but they on the
youngest
back, right?
one.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
But I mean, y'all looking at these people like they guys, but when it comes down to it, you can do exactly what they do. You got as much power as them. They ain't nothing different than you are.
Exactly.
They ain't nothing different than you. You gotta stop idolizing these people and thinking that they're bigger and better than all of you, because you are the show. You just gotta make you the show.
And guess what, guys? You know, half of us are way more beautiful than they
Facts.
really are.
In your own body.
In our own body. You see what I'm saying?
Men and women.
Right. Due to the fact that they had surgery on themselves, we didn't. We're naturally looking like this. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta think about that also. Definitely
gotta think about it. And you gotta understand, men, I wanna talk to you, men, just because this dude got a million muscles does not mean you're meant to have a million muscles.
That too.
You know what I mean? Or you gotta take some kind of crazy pill that he's endorsing. You can do it on your own, you know, and you got bigger guys out here or skinny guys. If you're looking at a guy, don't idolize him. Just be the best you can be.
Right. And you might actually shock yourself.
Facts.
You may be even better than the person that you're idolizing.
It all takes hard work and
Absolutely.
dedication, regardless of, like, a lot of these guys that got these muscles, and a lot of these females that got these good bodies, all they do all day long is work for that body. So don't think you can take some magic pill and voila, you got muscles now. It takes work. It takes consistency.
Yep.
All right? It doesn't take a load of money. It takes all time and a little bit of money.
Right.
So besides that, this is our, you know, what celebrities don't want you to know.
Right.
I didn't want to expose anybody, so I wasn't going to expose anybody. I'll expose everybody. How about that? I'm not going to use any. The only thing I use is Jennifer Husband. I know she said she didn't take it.
She did
lied.
say she didn't take it.
But besides that, I mean, you know, this is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity.
And this is Alana, aka Mrs. Intensity.
And our job is to
invoke thought
and help awaken the world's consciousness.
one person at a time.
Hopefully that person is you.